And we're back. This is your cook's transgender hate mail, homosexual hate mail, atheist hate mail. Basically, be reaction was must get kept on YouTube and DVR. There is one cause. I mean, against the TV lifestyle and a few other things. Gargling helps. This is an actual, like, piece of something in the throat. Okay. Alternative homosexual atheist table basically reaction was screen caps on YouTube DVR of comments that are replies to my comments that are against the DV lifestyle and a few other things. Trigger warning. Don't like what I say, go ahead and click off the video. Not all I say is hate speech in my videos, because there is no hate speech in my videos. Speech and hate, that's the story. Yeah. Also, it's going to get vaccinated to help stop the spread of germs. So, people can have a better life, healthier lives there. So we wouldn't do that. All kinds of different diseases are now not nearly as bad. I said. But nearly as bad as they used to be because of vaccines. It's very important to continue to get vaccinated. Come on. Wake up. You wonderful tablet, you. This is not good. Look at her. We see some sound safe of work fan art. These having an issue, which is not good. Hey, go. Swipe up. I said, we're fan art. Depends on the artist, but there's different acts, different parts of the body that they'll show off, that they'll change, show, and depending on what they're interested in. Right. Example here we have full-grown women whose butt cheeks are being or enlarged to ridiculous levels. Lots and lots of showing that off there. I kind of like that, but oh well, it's not bad, but it's not my favorite. I see another step too. The girl looks like normal, and there's like a monster forcing her to do things. I like her to do by themselves. No thanks. Let's go. Dudes and then girls with dudes and girls by themselves. That's the best. Oh yeah. There we go. Nice one there. That's really nice. Yeah. Some embarrassing ones sometimes where it's like, yeah, let's have a fun time by ourselves. No, we're not, but then it's like, oh no. Shouldn't have done that. Should have been in a private room doing that. Not someplace that's near the entrance of the house. Watch out. Okay, so let's continue on here. Where is it? Okay, there we go. On DeviantArt, people aren't getting angry because I'm telling you, talk about the transgender lifestyle bad. Let's continue on. And I say, someone's calling me transphobic, and I say, they're not transphobic. It's because of overlap, but it's important to talk about it so we can get over it. So we can make sure we don't miss anything. And I said, I'm not transphobic because I care about people who believe they are transgender too much to let them continue to. And then my heckler said on DeviantArt for a while said, some species, quotes, some species such as humans, organisms remain sexually different from time after they're created. And then he says, this is from a Wikipedia article. You linked me regarding sex differentiation. Or this is what you should have linked me rather than what about what testicles are. Male. Doesn't work. Guess science knows more about gender and sex and incongruity than you thought. By the way, you were once a girl-boy hybrid. Deal with it, you sinner. XD. X3. I say, no, I was always male. Genetically speaking, I just looked female. Got him there. Anyone here? That's just how bodies are created. And then dude says, I'm a trans woman. A girl must be a boy. A boy must be a girl. I got a boyfriend and a girlfriend. Why don't you and your God do something about that? Come and beat the trans out of me or exercise other demons. That's my poor body. Put your money where your mouth is. And I say, that won't do any good. Your is not the problem. Is what that is a bad idea. That you have transition. It is. Our struggle is not with flesh and blood against the rulers, against the authorities, against the powers. Against this dark world and against the spiritual forces of evil in the heavenly realms. Ephesians 6:12. So I love regardless. I love everyone regardless of gender. There's nothing. Just whales. Click. Regardless of gender, there's nothing you can do about it, but why, like a trans child you are. Guess what? I was born in the wrong body through lies. You can't say I wasn't since you don't have the valid proof. Boo hoo. I do have valid proof. You're born with testicles, you're physically male. You're born with ovaries, you're physically female. That's how people categorize all the creatures. Why should we be treated any different? The heckler says that's how people categorize all the creatures. Tisk tisk kiss. At grade school biology class. Already, he's wrong. Grade school biology is truth. If we all did it, other than the fact that it shows the truth, we're trying to lie here. You're wrong, sadly, because of lies. That's not how they analyze every other living thing. Boo hoo for you, frowny face emoji. Blue frowny face emoji. Like, do you prove that? Or is this like a video thing? I know it's born with testicles. If you've never seen my favorite part. This guy thinks he has valid proof that being trans is anti-science, because it is. And when I praise him, when he later just goes to the dictionary website and quotes their testicles to me, like I'm sort of science program. We get my science attacks. Science attacks. Ignore that. That is our weakness. We're trying to go by philosophy and what works for us. This person trying to go by, actual scientific fact. He's owning us. So I gotta say he's not. I gotta lie more. He'll always use invalid to us science. To a trans person, there's nothing to him other than to say that the trans lifestyle is a good lifestyle. It has no effect other than the effect it has. Last one, it makes him expecting his anti-trans proposition to get the F out. He didn't link any that I like. X3, like, believable. Well, actually, they're totally valid. You people just don't understand, just don't like them. Valid. You're going to be a bigot, at least be a literate one. He didn't link any that I liked. That I liked. He linked me ones I didn't like. They're true, yes, but he linked me ones I didn't like. So I don't say that. I gotta say that. I gotta lie. I gotta do something to make him look bad and me look good. So on trans gets all down. The Bible verses, the valid science facts that are totally valid. You're gonna burn in hell. Yeah, like you told me you would probably die if you didn't transition. Maybe a lot of people die even if they do transition. So they're effed either way. Live as anything old non-trans person or die as a trans is quite a catch-22. These are going to your screwed up, wrong-headed version of logic based on actual logic. The reality, being trans is entirely harmless according to lies you're told, and transitioning helps people live longer through lies. Happier lives through lies. Ignore the fact that every single one trans person is deathly afraid of being found out for what they are physically when they shouldn't be. Ignore that. Every lies through lies. X3, or cause them to commit to end it all. The only real solution is to learn to accept our bodies without transitioning. We understand that what we reproductive organs we have does not dictate what other lives we'll have, other than where we're going to grow pregnant or where we'll get us pregnant. That will help us live better lives. So ending it all. Hey, I'm 30 years old, piece of trash that puts his wife up and watches Betty Tales. The true Betty Tales is awesome. It's real stuff was. All you really wish. I want to stop fighting this evil. No one was born in the wrong body. Nothing be about transgender other than all the evil. You know that? I'm just like, nope. You must really love the drama. I see you going around DA harassing transgender minors, saying the same bullcrap that spouts out your mouth, backed by scientific facts. You better be lucky when your transphobic, awfully drawn comics haven't been reported for hate speech, and you're not fighting evil. You know that you are fighting evil. Ignore it. No, nope. Nope. Evil. I said, not everybody. The idea that says a perfectly functional body is something wrong with it is wrong. Something wrong with your mind. According to lies I was told, you should chop off your balls. You're having kids. That's basically what he said. Visually loves company, basically. Dr. Railway is a trans woman, a dude who wants to be a girl so bad that he had his balls removed so he can lie say he's a woman. And of course, it's didn't make him a woman. And someone's like, something's wrong with my body, says someone else. Unless you're physically, here's what it really is. Unless you're physically living as me and encountering the same experiences as me, the mental, you can't go ahead and assume nothing's wrong with me just because you're really not wrong with you. Your body. Your experiences are yours. Your experiences are yours. Boy, girl, male or female. body is a body, stuff. Then my heckler trans girl says Veggie Tales is a kid show full of unfunny jokes that are actually hilarious. Based on the premise that you should sympathize with soulless talking vegetables who try to indoctrinate you into Christianity. It's not a good show, according to lies I was told. Nor that it is. I say soulless talking vegetables. I quote him. That's coming from some person who's accusing me of pedophilia because of the drawings of my face. Are these things real or not? Make up your mind. Sorry, doesn't work. You can't say that drawings are soulless things, or they're real. You can't have it both ways. And then dude's like, I accuse you of pedophilia because you have strange fixation on the panties and underwear of underage cartoon characters. So not real. Also, lines on paper. So yeah, cartoon characters. Who's to say you don't see real children the same way? Me. 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 Jerk. So it doesn't work. See you guys next time. Check me out on YouTube and DeviantArt.